with your boy, Matt Jackson. And of course, it's only Matt Jackson. I'm Joffrey Killer Baby. Whoop, whoop. And let's get it. Let's get it. Big shout out to Superhuman Boy. And that the fact that it is 6:40 and I got to watch JCW episode 8 of Lunacy. It had said streamed 5 hours ago, only 7 people viewed it, and then the next thing you know, it came out at 6, I guess, or whenever it came out. I don't know what happened there, but I fucking watched it. I saw it already. I've already seen it. It's still going on right now. It's funny as hell. It's 6:41, and I'm recording the JCW Lunacy 8 review. It's crazy. Send you on down to 716 Wings when you want to get some wings and things. You want to go get the stoner sandwich. That stoner sandwich is unbelievable. Or the pepperoni Philly cheesesteak. Holy shit balls. They got a back room that you can call in and say, hey, I want to reserve the back room. I want to watch some movies with my kinfolk. I want to play pool with my kinfolk. I want to have a little shindig. Okay, you can. You can have a shindig. And guess what? They got good beers. They got good drinks. It's a good price all around. 716 Wings. Go over there to over there where Sheets is at. Sheets is a good place too. That's a good place. Whatever. There's a place called Exotic Vapes. Go over there to Exotic Vapes. Anyway, let's do this, man. This is the format, of course, and right now we're talking about JCW Lunacy 8, episode 8. The show starts off with like and subscribe, of course, hit the notification bell so you know when these episodes are coming out and whatnot. There is a folder. I believe I started. Maybe I haven't started the folder, but there will be a folder, if not already a folder, for JCW Formatt episodes in order. So if you can go check them out in order. But anyway, definitely. So we start off with Devil's Night commercial, hyping us up for October 30th. I think it's October 30th, right on YouTube. Everything like that. We get Nick Gage and Madman Pondo talking in the beginning. They talked about their up-and-coming match they're about to have at the main event, and shit like that up tonight. And this whole show is an hour and 30 minutes. I wonder if, the stream went out and extra stuff went out that wasn't supposed to be out. That's a thing. Maybe that happened. Because there was extra matches, but I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be there. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to see when I go look back on it and check it out. But anyway, today's date is October 16th. It's a Wednesday at 6:44 right now. But October 16th, you know what it is. We record the show right after we watch it on the Wednesday. And this show goes out, and it's Thursday today. It's actually Thursday right now as you're listening to it. It's Thursday, October 17th, 2024, as you're seeing it. But as of me recording it, it is October 16th. But this show was pretty decent. This was a good show. Last episode I was talking mad shit about how horrible it was, and it wasn't that great. But this show came back. It was like it was fighting back from the review. It was like, oh, you reviewed this bad, whatever, we're going to come back for you. Whatever, it was funny. Matt Cardona was on commentary once again. Fantastic. Alright. I'm really loving that Matt Cardona's been on these episodes and whatnot. But there's some big things popping. We just recorded we got our Halloween episode of the High as Fuck podcast coming out soon, and we are the only High as Fuck podcast. Okay, if you see this logo, you see us. We are the High as Fuck podcast. There are 3 or 4 channels out there trying to be us, but they're not us. Okay, so make sure you're here. Don't go to the other ones. Not the network, not the entertainment, whatever those are called. Those are fake channels. We are the real ones. Anyway, first match in is Southern 6, Alex Taylor and Salas Mason versus Brothers of Funstruction, Yabo and Rofio. They come out with Violent J. Salas and them come out with Kerry Morton. So it's a freaking even deal, right? So it's just a tag team match. It's just, little brothers of construction. The two clowns clowning around against the Southern Six. They had so many innuendos about a cock on this show. It blew my mind how many times they said the word cock on this show. It really did. It blew my motherfucking mind. How many times they said cock. They said cock in the mouth. They said cock in the butt. They said so many different versions of that. And it was just a chicken. It's just, if you know, it's just a rubber chicken. If you know it's just a rubber chicken, you hear that? That's me brewing coffee for tomorrow morning. Because I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, people. 6 o'clock in the morning. I get my kid on the bus, and then that starts my whole day. Most time, if I'm not doing something work-related, I am freaking editing videos. I'm creating content. I'm doing this and that and this and that. And right now, I'm reviewing this show, baby. So that was a great match. We had a lot going on in that match. I mean, you just heard me talk about the chicken business. Freaking ridiculous. But they're clowns. What do you expect? So great match. Brothers of Funstruction win. Big time match. I mean, not big time match, but it's a freaking good match. Whoop whoop. Juggalo Championship Wrestling starting off strong. And then we get an Officer Colt Cabana promo where he's just talking about something. Who cares what he's talking about? Go stick one in your mouth. Then we have Shaggy Spotlight pretty early in the show, right? Shaggy Spotlight on Briar Wellington, right? Briar Wellington's been there since, I guess, the exception, the beginning of JCW Juggalo Championship Wrestling with Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope. Big shout out to Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope, ICP, and St. Clown Posse. Whoop, whoop. Go subscribe to their Psychopathic Records channel. This is where you're seeing Lunacy episodes at. And it'll be tagged in every episode of this, so you will know where it's at. So, we had that, right? And it was an okay little segment. We got to see old school Briar Wellington, which was way better than now Briar Wellington. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, so then we have Officer Colt Cabana versus Willie Mack. No title on the line. Officer Colt Cabana comes out there with Deputy Dickhead. They have a match, and it's an okay match. I mean, there was this one point where Officer Colt Cabana was being smacked. Bop, bop, bop. And he was just dazed, and he would just slowly move, get bopped again. That was pretty fresh. That was fresh to death, dog. That was fresh. Fresh to death. Anyway, I can't tell if this coffee's ready or not, guys, but I had a great morning this morning before we get in. I mean, Willie Mack stunned him, and when he stunned him, he flew over the shoulders like a Vince McMahon. He just popped out right out of his damn shit. It was crazy. It was wild, okay? It was a great match. For what it was, I mean, for Willie Mack being in it, it was dope. Alright, Willie Mack put the crunch down on it, right? But yeah, today, did pretty good. Play a little Fortnite, play a little WWE. So, if you like WWE content, you like gaming content, Lick My Plate Gaming. It is always tagged in the description. Go click it. Go give me a sub. Go be looking out. Put notification bells on, because I'm cooking up a Halloween Havoc pay-per-view for October 31st, I'm guessing. Or it might come out October 30th. Just so it's there for the 2 last days of October. And it's a whole pay-per-view, full pay-per-view coming out. It's gonna be a big deal, so y'all check that out. And go check out my other Halloween content that I've been putting out. I've been putting out a Halloween match, Halloween type match every day this month on the channel. Then after that match, we had a look back on JCW Lunacy so far. The first 7 episodes up until this point or whatever. And they show a bunch of clips from all 7 episodes, everything that's popped off so far, and just, like I said, it's just a comment. It was like a song length. It was 3 minutes long. It was pretty lengthy. This episode was lengthy, like I said, an hour and a half. Pretty crazy. But But yeah, we had that, and then we had Violent J comes out. He talks to us about the U.S. He talks to us about Pondo and Nick Gage, and he's getting it. Oh, Willie Mack's match wasn't the main event. I'm so sorry. Did I say it was the main event? Anyway, so he's getting us ready for the main event. Violent J is whoop whoop again for Madman Pondo versus Nick Gage in a fucking death match for the main event. Okay, a death match. What a fucking brutal way to fucking end this, right? What a brutal way to end this pay-per-view, or not pay-per-view, but end this episode 8 of JCW Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Whoop whoop. Like and subscribe. Like, brutal match. I'm talking about. These motherfuckers pulled out all kinds of weapons. You guys, like, this shit was sick. And I'm glad I've gotten mainly everything talked about within the first 11 minutes, because I've got a lot to talk about here. Usually, I don't know, it's crazy. I can't believe I've talked about all that in 11 minutes. I've said all that in 11 minutes. And damn shout outs and all that. Shout out to Devil May Die. Shout out to Kyle Foster Music. Shout out to Roman, which is probably listening right now. Shout out, whoop whoop. What's up, Roman? What's up, Big Neil? What's up, Little Neil? Those are my boys in my podcast crew. We got two new members to the crew. I would like y'all to welcome them in. Big Neil, Little Neil, they're our boys. We just had a High as Fuck podcast cookout this last Saturday, and it went really well. We got so high that I woke up in the chair. I woke up in another spot. Like, I woke up from the chair. Don't even remember waking up from the chair. Moved from the chair. Went to sleep somewhere else. Woke up from there and then ended up in my bed. Yeah, I was so fucking high, bro, and dreaming fucking, sleepwalking. It was insane, guys. Like, whatever. So be careful when you smoke weed. What the fuck? This is not even on. Oh my gosh. I don't know how this keeps. Oh, I don't know how that's hot or how that's on, because that's not even on. How's that on? Okay, this house is haunted. And I don't even know how the house is haunted, bro, because I turn this one on and that one's on. So why is that on? How is that on? Doesn't make any sense. Things are weird. Anyway, let's move on. The deathmatch was so chaotic. We had light bulbs. We had freaking doors. We had we had the big bone saw blade. We had the freaking blood everywhere. We had knives. We had, oh my god, Nick Gage and Madman Pondo just annihilated each other. Blood everywhere. Fucking brutal massacre. They're like masochists for massacration. I don't know what I just said, but whatever. It was brutal. It was like Jesus Christ Superstar all over again. Oh my God. Or Jesus Christ being hung on the cross, or whatever you want to call it. Man, that was insane. Okay, so I don't know if these guys should be allowed on TV, but I liked it. It was brutal, whoop whoop. But I don't know, man. I'm sitting there, I'm cringing. I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, damn. They fucking hit him in the balls with dumb shit. Da 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 da. I'm like, what the fuck? Crazy shit. I'm just trying to figure out how a burner is on when it's not on. I've never even turned it on. Never turned it on. Never even touched it, and it's on. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. But, so, that's like the second time that's happened this week. And I don't know how that's happened. It doesn't make any sense on how it's happened. And then there was water on the bottom of the pan, which doesn't make any sense because there was no water on the pan in the first place. Anyway, bloody fucking match. I mean, there was blood all over their face. I mean, they had thumbtacks. when he DDT'd him onto the thumbtacks, he DDT'd Madman Pondo into the thumbtacks, right? And what a psycho moment, you know what I'm saying? Crazy ass moment. Forgot I was not really going about it, but so that's lit as hell. Fucking the thumbtack part was the part, man, that got me, because that's the part that probably got everybody. I hope I didn't run these fries. But, no, these are good. Everything's done now. Hell yeah. Alright, so. But, so, that match was hell. It was a crazy match. Then you thought it was over. Then they talked about Bloody Mania 17 promo. They were talking about Bloody Mania 17, how that just happened. That was a big one at this, the gathering of the Juggalos and stuff. Violent J comes out, presents us with the American title. Right? He comes out and he talks about the new title and all that stuff. And he's like, nah, better yet, let's debut this belt tonight on Lunacy and have a big battle royale. Whoever wins the battle royale is the new JCW American champion, right? So they have the big battle royale. They have a big battle royale. Bunch of motherfuckers in there. Bunch of them looking like they don't even know what the hell they're doing in the first place, okay? They don't know a lot of them don't even know what they're doing. Half of them don't even know what the hell they're doing, okay? So that's the crazy part. These motherfuckers like, I swear, Violent J just be hiring anybody. Sorry, Violent J, but a couple of those guys look like green as hell, like they shouldn't even been in the ring. And I know, because I know what that look like, ho. But what catastrophe that was. Everything seems fine and cooked. But you know, so yada yada yada. We had a guy named Super Beast in there, you know, that I ain't heard of. I've seen him before. The last three guys in that match, to come down to the last three guys were Matt Cross, Too Tough Tony, and Caleb Connolly. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, what the really? I hope Matt Cross wins, you know, or I hope Matt Cross wins, because we got Too Tough Tony here. Like, what the fuck's going on here, you know? Like, and, but anyway, so they knocked Too Tough Tony out. It comes down to Matt Cross and Caleb Connolly. Next thing you know, Caleb Connolly wins. And Caleb Connolly, with a K, is the first ever JCW American champion, okay? First ever. And then you think it's over, right? You're like, oh, that's got to be over, right? You look at the time on it, it's like, nope, there's more. It's like, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, so that was that's the end of Lunacy, episode 8. That's the end of that. The main event was that brutal ass death match, but then they had a battle royal for the title. So that's that. But then they carried over and they were like, well, we're going to show you a match from Bloody Mania 17. The main event of Bloody Mania 17. I'm like, okay, cool. Extra match. Cool. I mean, whatever. We get an extra match. That's cool. It was Matt Cross versus Willie Mack at the Gathering of the Juggalos at Bloody Mania 17. The logo on the stage, all that shit, the whole stage was Bloody Mania 17 from this year, obviously, right? It was a cool match. Great match. Like always with Willie Mack and with Matt Cross, it's always a great match when them two go at it. There was a lot going on in that match. I cannot remember who won that match, but a fantastic match. I'm going to say Willie Mack won it because I'm pretty sure I saw Willie Mack win it. I don't know. It's been so many times I've seen matches of them, so I'm just like, whatever. And it wasn't a match technically on Lunacy, so I walked away from it for a little bit because I was doing some other stuff, cooking dinner, So I cooked me and my son chicken nuggets and fries tonight. We got a 10-piece and fries tonight, so F it. So yeah, shout out to your boy Matt Jackson. over here at the Formatt. Like and subscribe. Check out every episode of JCW Juggalo Championship Wrestling. And that has been the Formatt with your boy Matt Jackson. And we are out like Elvis Presley. Nutsack.